Like when people talk about, you know, your favorite players or the best players in the world, you know, I say Mike and I say Kobe. You know what I mean? And then everybody else.
LeBron's after that for you?
Definitely.
Allen Iverson has reignited one of basketball's most heated conversations, and it didn't take long for NBA fans to start reading between the lines. During a recent interview, Iverson reflected on the mentality of all-time greats from earlier generations, explaining how they handled pressure, criticism, injuries, heartbreaking playoff losses, and relentless media scrutiny. Although he never brought up LeBron James by name, that didn't stop social media from drawing its own conclusions. Within moments, fans were debating exactly who Iverson's comments were aimed at. In today's NBA, discussions about accountability, leadership, or responding to adversity almost always end up involving LeBron, making him a central figure in the conversation once again.
No, Vogel's going to take some of this blame. Right? They're going to point the finger at him. And this is what really bothers me, Molly and Stephen A. This season was never
Whether Allen Iverson meant to make that comparison or not, the way he expressed his thoughts, and the reaction that followed online, quickly transformed an ordinary discussion into another passionate debate about what truly separates basketball's old-school legends from today's biggest superstars. The topic gained momentum so fast because the divide between different generations of players and fans has been growing for years. Many former NBA stars believe today's league places too much emphasis on public perception, reputation management, and explaining away setbacks, while players from earlier eras took pride in accepting responsibility when things didn't go their way. That generational disagreement has been simmering for a long time, and Iverson's remarks landed right in the middle of it. And whenever Iverson shares his perspective, the basketball world pays attention. He's a player who battled through injuries, carried rosters that many considered limited, endured constant criticism, and still guided the Philadelphia 76ers to the NBA Finals against one of the greatest dynasties the league has ever witnessed. Because of that history, when Iverson speaks about legendary players embracing adversity instead of searching for outside excuses, many fans naturally connect those comments to some of the NBA's biggest names today. Before long, the conversation once again centered on LeBron James and the never-ending debate surrounding his legacy. From there, fans began tying Iverson's remarks to everything that has happened with the Los Angeles Lakers over the past several seasons.
He's apparently said, "Yes, sir, no problem, sir." And in LeBron's next game, he's going to be wearing a patch that says all-time leader made field goal.
Every time the Los Angeles Lakers come up short, the story quickly becomes one of the biggest topics in the basketball world. People immediately begin asking the same questions. Was LeBron James playing through an injury? Was the roster constructed poorly? Did the coaching staff make the wrong decisions? Did Anthony Davis fail to deliver? Or did the front office simply not surround the team with the right talent? The debate never seems to end. To be fair, many of those questions are perfectly valid. Basketball is a team game, and victories and defeats are rarely the result of just one player or one decision. Even so, a growing number of NBA fans believe that whenever a LeBron-led team falls short, the conversation often shifts toward finding outside reasons for the outcome. Whether that perception is accurate or not, it's one of the biggest reasons Iverson's comments spread so rapidly across social media and ignited another wave of passionate discussion. Many fans viewed his remarks as a reminder of the way previous generations of basketball legends dealt with criticism. According to that perspective, the players Iverson respected embraced the pressure, accepted the criticism that came with losing, and continued moving forward without spending much energy trying to shape the narrative afterward. That's the mentality many people believe Iverson was emphasizing. The conversation becomes even more compelling because Iverson knows firsthand what that kind of pressure feels like. He experienced the challenge of carrying enormous expectations while leading teams that weren't stacked with superstar talent, and that personal experience gives his opinions on the subject even greater credibility.
Hold on. You said LeBron James the greatest player ever? What about Michael and Kobe? So you just gonna pass Kobe up like that?
I'm gonna pass Kobe up. I'm gonna look at Michael. I'm gonna look at the.
I knew it. Patron, America. Patron.
Many fans overlook just how remarkable Allen Iverson's 2001 playoff run truly was. Averaging over 30 points per game, he carried a Philadelphia 76ers team that few expected to reach the NBA Finals, making it one of the league's greatest underdog stories. That history is why some people compare Iverson's journey to LeBron James' career. LeBron has shared the court with multiple All-Stars, future Hall of Famers, and elite teammates, while Iverson often shouldered the offensive load himself. As a result, Iverson's recent comments about accepting criticism without searching for outside explanations immediately sparked comparisons. LeBron's supporters, however, argue that he has also carried teams through extraordinary circumstances. They point to his 2007 finals run with Cleveland and his dominant 2018 postseason, when he consistently delivered under immense pressure. Throughout his career, LeBron has also dealt with injuries, roster changes, coaching turnover, and front office decisions beyond his control. From their perspective, discussing those factors is providing context, not making excuses. Older basketball fans often see leadership differently. They believe legends like Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Tim Duncan, and Allen Iverson were more likely to publicly protect teammates, accept blame after losses, and keep locker room issues private. Whether that perception is completely accurate remains open to debate, but it continues to shape how different generations judge greatness. That is why Iverson's remarks quickly became more than a simple interview. They reignited a long-running clash between two basketball philosophies. One side views LeBron as a master at handling pressure in the modern media era, while the other believes earlier stars let their performances speak louder than public narratives. Iverson's voice carries extra weight because of his authenticity. Throughout his career, he never tried to present a polished public image. He showed emotion, accepted criticism, battled through injuries, and competed with relentless passion. Fans respected him because he always seemed genuine. LeBron followed a very different path. From the day he entered the NBA, every comment, playoff series, and defeat became headline news. Over time, he learned to navigate that spotlight with a calculated approach. Some admire that professionalism, while others believe it places too much focus on controlling the narrative. The reality is that nostalgia also influences this debate. Older NBA legends were not free from controversy. Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Shaquille O'Neal, and even Iverson all had public disagreements with teammates, coaches, or management. The biggest difference today is the speed of social media, where every quote and every loss instantly becomes a national discussion. That constant attention keeps the debate surrounding LeBron alive. Some fans believe he simply explains the challenges his teams face, while others feel too much attention is placed on the reasons behind defeats. Neither side appears willing to change its view. The timing of Iverson's comments only intensified the conversation because the Lakers are already facing questions about their roster, coaching, and consistency. At the same time, LeBron continues producing elite performances at an age when most players have retired, ensuring every success and every setback receives enormous attention. Critics also point to LeBron's perceived influence over roster construction and organizational decisions. They argue that if a superstar helps shape a franchise, he should also share responsibility when those moves fail. Iverson, by contrast, is remembered by many as a player who simply competed with whichever roster he was given. Ultimately, perception plays a major role in every legacy debate. Championships, statistics, and talent matter, but fans also remember leadership, accountability, and how players respond to adversity. That is one reason Iverson remains so respected despite never winning a title. His impact extended far beyond the court. Iverson changed basketball culture through his confidence, individuality, and authenticity, while LeBron reshaped the league through longevity, player empowerment, business success, and professionalism. In many ways, the debate reflects two different definitions of greatness. Iverson symbolizes toughness, emotion, and fearless competition, while LeBron represents adaptability, sustained excellence, and long-term success. Depending on what fans value most, they can hear the same comments and reach completely different conclusions. Ironically, Iverson has praised LeBron many times throughout the years, recognizing his greatness and basketball intelligence. That is exactly why many fans interpreted these recent remarks as a subtle message rather than a direct attack. Nothing was stated outright, but the internet quickly connected the dots. That is what made this story spread so rapidly. Basketball fans love analyzing every interview, every quote, and every hint that could influence the never-ending legacy debate. Whether people agree with Iverson or not, his honesty and authenticity continue to make his voice one of the most influential in the basketball world. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe for more NBA news, legendary stories, and basketball debates.